Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Sword and Shield video. Today guys, we're going to be looking at the return of a Vika Ray deck. This is of course going to be Rayquaza with Rillaboom, and yes, this deck is actually kind of good. I think this deck has quite a bit of potential. Now the way I built it, as you can see, I'm not using Egg Route. I've actually decided to use Rare Candy with Rillaboom. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the Egg Route build of this deck because it's kind of clunky. You have to play the Egg Route, you have to play the Thwackey, you have to play the Rillaboom. Plus, like, Egg Route's really good with its GX attack, but my issue is then Egg Route gets knocked out after you put Rillaboom in play, and then I don't know. I'd much rather just use this deck with Rare Candy, like the olden days with Vika Ray. I'm going to try out this version of the deck, because also I haven't really seen another Rare Candy build on YouTube, so I might as well. Anyways, before I get into the video, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Game and TCG, guys. Of course, if you're looking for Sword and Shield codes still, guys, if you are still trying to get Sword and Shield codes, you can get them over at Card Cavern, and of course, guys, you can get them singly, you get them in lots of 50. They also have a really good deal going on where you can get them in lots of 100, so getting your codes in bulk is really good. You can get all the other PTCGO codes you're hopefully looking for, like any other packs, like Team Up or Unbroken Bonds or Unified Minds codes. If you get anything from Card Game and TCG, guys, make sure to use my discount code LDF for the checkout. 4 or 5% discount on your purchase. Support the channel, help yourself out. You can also check out the blog posts that I've made over at Card Game and TCG. Pretty informational blogs, and hoping maybe they can help you out. So yeah, let's check out the list. So of course, Rayquaza Rillaboom is back, or Rayquaza Vika Volt is back, sort of. So yeah, Rillaboom, put 2 energy on one of your Pokemon. Now, it has to be 2 grass. Now, like Vika Volt, you can go grass Lightning. So with this deck, we actually don't have the ability to put Lightning Energy on with Rillaboom. It has to be 2 grass, so we have to dig for Lightning. But we do have Volkner to help us get there. And we have Tapu Koko Prism to get energy in play too. So it's a pretty simple concept, obviously. We still have Stormy Winds. We can also use Tempest instead of using Rillaboom's, you know, to set up. We can Tempest into a 10-card hand. Force them to stamp us early on. That's not bad either. So, of course, we have our other attackers, like Shaymin Prism, because it's literally just a basic version of Rayquaza. Now, I am actually playing a Snivy bro. This card in Rillaboom decks is so good. This card is really good against Doll decks, because you can use Shining Vine to get around the Doll. You can also use Solar Plant with Mew to set up knockouts on Pidgeotto, hint at one of our matches. And it's just a really good attacker. Like, Shining Vine is really, really good in this deck. I got one Dedenne. You can actually use Dedenne in this deck. And actually, Tingly Return isn't bad as a GX attack either. Of course, Coco. I am using the Jirachi engine to set up, and just one Mew. Those are all the only attackers I have. Yeah, I'm not playing any Egg Routes, no Buzzmosa, no Delmise. I'm keeping it just straightforward. I probably would maybe want to play a Delmise in this deck. That is something I'm considering, but I don't know what I would take out. I go to the items now. I got 2 Energy Recyclers to get energy back in the deck, 2 Netballs, 3 Pokecom, 3 Quick Balls. That is one nice thing about the Rillaboom deck, is there's actually quite a few searching cards. I don't play Treasure in here, by the way, because we don't need that many ball searching cards for Rayquaza, or like that. Treasure, Netball, Com, and Quick Ball in one deck, that's a little too much. Of course, we're playing 4 candies. I got 1 Reset Stamp, because Stamp is really good, and we need it. I am playing a heavy line of Switch. It's here for, obviously, Jirachi, but it's also really good with Venusaur and Snivy, because you can actually switch this guy. You can switch into the Venusaur and Snivy, or you can retreat for free into a Venusaur Snivy and then do Shining Vine. That's why heavy switch is really important. I would also maybe consider a Lana or 2. I got 4 Cynthia, 2 Research, and 2 Volkners, and I got 2 Escape Boards, 10 Grass, and 4 Lightning Energy to round out the energy count. I wish I could maybe play more Lightning. You could actually cut a Grass Energy out too. I think 4 Grass might be a little overkill, or 10 Grass might be a little overkill. I could definitely see going down to 9 Grass, and then you have room for 1 more card. You could put like another attacker in, like Delmise. Another tech card I would maybe recommend. Marnie is pretty decent in this deck. If you want to play a couple Marnies, you can. I mean, you can take out the Reset Stamp, play a Marnie or 2. I actually like Big Charm in here too as another tech option. The reason why I think Big Charm is really good is because it puts Rayquaza out of range of getting knocked out by Ultimate Ray after they do Altered Creation. That's why I like it. It just gives Rayquaza more HP. And I think it's actually worth it to maybe consider a Big Charm in this deck. You can also play Dragon Talon for Rayquaza too as a good option. So yeah, let's go try out this list here on PTCGO and check it out. Okay, here we go. Let's test out the Rayquaza Rillaboom deck and really just see if this deck is good. Because I am curious to see how this deck will play, considering it's pretty much Vika Ray 2.0. Alright, against a water deck. It looks like we're playing a Frostmoth here, which will be fun. I think Snivy-Soar is going to be really good. Snivy-Soar is honestly like, man, I remember when that card came out, I was like, this card's kind of bad. It might be okay in Mewtwo and Malamar, but turns out Frostmoth is actually good. And I am actually going to go first here, because I can get a turn 2 Frostmoth if they go first. And I can get a turn 2 Grookey. And alright, we already got the turn 2 Rillaboom. I'm actually going to hold the other Grookey so we can Pokecom it into a Rillaboom. Of course, they're not playing Frostmoth. They're playing some stupid stall deck. Oh my god. I think they're playing Noctowl, actually. I think they're playing a Noctowl deck, if I was to guess. We drew the Rillaboom, which is kind of hilarious. Do we really need the Snivy here? I think its ability is really good. Okay, let's suspend Rayquaza. Not gonna bother with its ability. Let's get an energy on it. Or actually, let's attach to Shaymin. And pass. And then this way what we can do is Pokémon, or we can Rare Candy and then maybe just probably attack with Shaymin, to be honest. I don't know. Rayquaza will be good and all, but we need Lightning Energy and we don't have a Volkner or anything right now to find one. But yeah, I much rather just prefer playing Rare Candy Rillaboom in this type of a deck. So they do go first, so they can play like any Elms or any Oak setup or anything like that. But it means they can't get a turn 2 Noctowl, because if they went first, they would have had me, and I couldn't attack them. It's actually better to go first this deck. Ooh, they had a Reset Stamp. It's a good thing they aren't playing that because we can't Rare Candy into Rillaboom. Possibly, unless they gave us a good hand, but they're probably not going to bother. They might be playing a couple Marnies, but hopefully not, because I do have a good hand. We can Rare Candy into the Rillaboom and go from there. Probably want to have maybe 2 Rillabooms in play at a time. We'll see if my opponent is going to do anything this turn. Probably not. They're probably just going to pass. I don't really know how they build up Noctowl either. Noctowl will need... Oh, I guess they have 3C. Kind of forgot that Noctowl can work with 3C. Okay. And I do get another Hoot Hoot. We'll see how many Pidgeys they get this turn. I'm expecting them to have a Cynthia or a Research here. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. Drew a Quick Ball, which is kind of decent. Kind of forget what Noctowl does, not gonna lie. Do we want to play Quick Ball? What would we get? I'm just gonna Cynthia. I'm gonna do Cynthia before I do Rillaboom, because I might want to attack with Rayquaza instead of Shaymin. Okay, we're gonna have to attack with Shaymin here. Not ideal, but I don't remember what Noctowl does. I don't think Noctowl does any damage, right? Pretty sure Noctowl doesn't do any damage. It shuffles you back in the deck. Okay, there's an Energies for Rayquaza. Okay. Yeah, I think what Noctowl does, it shuffles you back in the deck, which is perfectly fine because we have Rillaboom to just put energy back in place. I guess as well as we just hold our Quick Balls and Netball and whatever else, we can just constantly search out the Pokemon. So I actually think we should be okay in this match. They are playing Water, so they're probably playing Articuno. Yeah, there's the Noctowl. We'll see if they have a triple. So what does this thing do? Choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Oh, just one of the bench Pokemon? Oof. So they can shuffle Rillaboom back in the deck. But they're not doing any damage. Okay. Well... Oh, so he's gonna go into a doll here. I see. Okay, so we definitely want to use Snivy then. If we can draw a Grass Energy here, I can Volkner for the... I can Volkner for a Netball or a Quick Ball to get the Snivy and then I can switch into it, and then I can bring in the Pidgeotto and knock it out. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. I don't really know how my opponent's gonna win the game though. Like, we're probably gonna have to get a Thwackey in play if we even play it. I can't remember if we put Thwackey in the deck or not. I might have taken it out, which is really unfortunate. I'm pretty sure Mew doesn't stop carry off either, which is pretty big. It's just one of those matchups where our boy Snivy is gonna be good. We might actually get to use Snivy's GX attack here. Never mind, they each have 60 HP. I guess we could do it to wipe out these dolls all at once. That's not bad. Okay, so that is kind of annoying. Let's see what we draw. Okay, we did draw Grass Energy, which is good. Snivy in the deck, right? Yeah. We do have access to Mew, which, I mean, we could honestly use Mew instead here, and we can just use Mew if we really wanted to. Do we want to knock out the Pidgeotto or should we knock out the Hoot Hoot? I think we just knock out the Pidgeotto. Mew could be decent though, to be honest with you. Mew could be okay, because they're never going to damage me. And I don't really know what like attacker they have to do damage. So maybe I just go for Mew here instead. But I feel like, no, I think the Snivy is still the correct play. I still think Snivy is really good here. So we can either knock out the Noctowl or we can knock out the Pidgeotto. I think we knock out the Pidgeotto. But they do have a Lucky Egg on. But I mean, next turn we can do another Snivy play, possibly, if we can draw another Grass Energy. So we knock out their Pidgeotto, we slow them down a little bit. We can also just knock out the Hoot Hoot. I don't know what to bring in here. I guess we knock out the Pidgeotto just to slow them down. I think slowing them down is the correct play here. Okay, the water type actually isn't Articuno thinking about it. It's actually Fion, so they can Fion Noctowl me. That makes sense. And then they can put back Shaymin. So we kind of need at least 2 Rillabooms in play. So benching this was actually possibly a mistake, because we need to have 2 Rillabooms in play. They're probably going to put back Grookey, but the good thing is they can never take prizes. We probably need to have another backup attacker in play, though, like another Rayquaza, because we probably need to double down on that. But hopefully not another Pidgeotto slows them down. They might have a Sycamore or something in their hand, or sorry, Research. They did bring in the Hoot Hoot. We'll see what they'll shuffle back here. Okay, they're actually going for Noctowl. And they actually put the Venusaur. That is really weird. I'm actually kind of surprised they did that. Because now we just get another turn of Venusaur. If only we had Rillaboom. I mean, it looks like we're just taking a prize this turn. Or not a prize, just hitting. We can actually leave the doll stranded too. That's not bad. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if we have a Thwackey in the deck. We don't. We do have a Mew, though. Oh, that's pretty rough. I already attached for turn, though. I'm really regretting that. Just gotta get another Grookey, I think. And, I mean, we have to take him out at some point. But I guess, like, our game plan could be wait till we get another Venusaur switch combo. I mean, do we just knock them out? They have no other Pokemon in place, so we get to take out 2 dolls here before they even get something going. So I guess that's fine. We are going to give them a new hand to work with here, but they have nothing else in play but 1 doll, so that's fine. We actually could have won there with Venusaur. But if they ever get to a point where they get multiple dolls in play, I actually think going for Venusaur's GX stack could be really good, just to take out every single doll. Unless they play a Ranguru. I hate that I gave him a new hand, but gotta do what you gotta do. They still need to establish quite a bit. They're probably gonna want some Pidgeys here. They need a couple Hoot Hoots. And I think if we deal with the dolls, it's better that way. But having the Venusaur is definitely gonna come in handy. We are gonna need our Rillaboom, so I really regret not putting Thwackey in the deck. This is where Thwackey would come in handy, because we can use Thwackey to help us out a little bit, because we can use Thwackey to essentially evolve every turn without having relying on rare candy. We only have 4 candies to work with here with Rillaboom, so we don't have unlimited rare candies, unfortunately. So they're probably going to play the Rosa here. I mean, I guess we just build up Rayquaza, because as long as we have 2 attackers, we're good. I don't even know if I want to do research. Actually, I guess it's fine. I mean, Rillaboom will never get knocked out, so I mean, it's not really a big deal to discard a Rillaboom. So yeah, I guess we can research here and try and like dig a little bit. My opponent, I don't know if they could really deck me out. They're constantly using Noctowl to put stuff back in the deck. It's not really going to do much for them. That's the problem with this Noctowl deck. I don't really know what their win condition really is. Like, Noctowl is a really cool card, but at the end of the day, what is its win condition? Would the Noctowl be better with, like, Beheeyem or something? Just like another triple energy attacker? Because I don't really know if the... I just don't really know how they're going to win the game. You know what I mean? Like, how are they going to take all their prizes and stuff? It's kind of weird. I guess we gotta be ready for any, like, random attacker they might have, but it's only water and colorless, so they might have not much. They get another lucky egg on their doll. That's kind of annoying. Okay. This could be a good turn to do that GX attack to take out all these Lily's Pokédolls. I really wish the Rillaboom deck had just one more good spread card, but we do have Mew. I mean, if we really want to, we can just use Mew instead of damage counters to win with Snivy. So that actually wouldn't be a bad idea either. But we can take out most of his dolls if we do Mew. But who's to say he doesn't play a Ranguru? I don't know. It's kind of tricky to decide. I think we do try to Snivy-Saur him this turn though, just to bypass this doll. Okay, bench is a Ditto, so we can actually take a prize this turn if we really wanted to, if we can pull off the Snivy-Saur combo. I really shouldn't have gotten a second Grookey, kind of thinking, but I need multiple Rillabooms. I really think my big mistake here was benching the Jirachi. Okay, we didn't get a Rare Candy Rillaboom. Not too fond of knocking him out. We know he has an Elm in his hand, though. I think we just build up Rayquaza. Knock him out, give him the egg. What is he going to do, though, with Noctowl? Is he going to shuffle back Rayquaza? We have to at least 2 attackers ready to go. So I think we'll just knock him out. Just, again, keep taking these dolls off the board. The less dolls he has, the better. They really need to bring back Field Blower, though, honestly, because the fact that there's some OP tools right now that can't get taken away is kind of annoying. Unless you want to play Faba, but who the heck's going to play Faba? I don't know. They really need to bring back, like, a Field Blower mechanic, though, because Lucky Egg and Spell Tag are a little OP right now, in my opinion. Okay. Maybe trying to, like, if we had Rillaboom, I definitely would have just went for Solar Plant. We knock out their Ditto, we take 2 dolls off the board. It would have been just so good, but we'll see where we go from here. As long as we get, like, a Rillaboom in play, we can constantly just keep building up attackers. Again, I just don't see how my opponent's going to win the game in terms of taking prizes. Unless they're going to, like, I got to assume they got to be playing a Ranguru. There's no way they're not going to be playing a Resource Management to get back dolls. So how else are they going to win the game? Unless they have, like, some crazy attacker in the deck I don't know of. I mean, they had the Pidgeot, I guess. I don't even know what that does. I should probably Google that, actually. I'm gonna Google that right now. What the heck does a Pidgeot do? I know this might slow the frame rate down because... whatever. Come on. Load, Google. Load! I need to know what Pidgeot does. I need to know what that Pidgeot does so I don't get thrown off. Oh my god. Google Chrome is not responding. You'll love to see it. And I always said Google Chrome is better than Internet and Firefox. So let's see if they go Noctowl this turn. Okay, Pidgeot. Okay, let's type in Pidgeot. Okay, let's look at. I'm gonna look at what this Pidgeot does real quick. My opponent does all his airmails. Your opponent switches their active with one of their bench Pokemon. Put your opponent's active all cards headed back into their hand. Okay. So it's pretty much just like Noctowl, but not for the bench. But it does 60 damage, so that can actually knock out my Mew, which is kind of scary. If we do go for that Mew play, we should probably go like 10, 10, 10, 10. And they don't play Mew because it was literally just a watercolor stack. Okay. They're probably going to shuffle back Rayquaza. You get another doll. Please don't get a Lucky Egg on it. Let's see. Are they going to put the Rayquaza, or will they go... I mean, I want them to put Grookey back. Okay, they actually do get Fion back in the deck. I didn't even know those in the discard pile, but they are getting that Fion back, which means they can put Shaymin back. We definitely need to get another Rillaboom in play, though, ASAP. Hopefully we can draw a Rare Candy here. Bunch of Pidgey. So we can go Mew and then go 10, 10, 10, 10. Which I'm very tempted to do. I'm tempted to go 10, 10, 10. I don't think they play enough Pidgeots to save him. Okay, let's see what we draw. Drew the Mew, alright, that's good. We're just gonna burn this Quick Ball, I think, just because I don't ever want to use it. We're just gonna play Cynthia. No, we should probably bench Rayquaza. And I don't want to use his ability, though. Okay, let's just go for the Cynthia here. Just try to get something good. Okay, apparently we cannot find Rare Candy Rillaboom for some reason. Using Mew is a little risky because then Shaymin gets put back in the deck, but this is like my best win condition right now. And I doubt they're playing 3 Pidgeots, or 2 at least. And they don't play Mew, so we just go Side Power. Maybe we should put like Espeoxys in this deck with like 1 Psychic. That actually could be a good idea. It could be better than the Snivy because that is another way to counter these decks. The fact that my opponents don't have Mew in their deck is pretty big. This hand is really bad though. I cannot afford to do Rare Candy on our Rillaboom. I can't afford to research away 2 candies. That is just not gonna happen. Like, this hand sucks. A lot. Well, it's not like I need to draw like a Volkner or Cynthia here to make this hand better. Or a Rillaboom. Or a Pokémon. We'll see if they actually pull up the Noctowl this turn, though. Okay, they get Gnome. And I really want to go for this, I want to go for this Venusaur play right away, too. Like, I don't want to wait until, like, a few turns from now. Next turn, I want to hit these Pidgeotos. Like, I want to get this going next turn. Like, our turn coming up. So I really hope we can draw a Rare Candy, or not a Rare Candy, a way to get a Rillaboom in play. Please. Because I really want to take out those 3 birds. We're not going to win the game, unfortunately, because we can't get 10 damage on the Hoothoot, but I really want to take this. We wipe out all their Pidgeotos. I mean, how are we going to lose at that point? But I can't afford to research away these 2 candies. It's so annoying. Best case scenario, they actually don't even get a Noctowl off this turn. Because they're going to put back Shaymin, obviously. Which hurts the odds of us drawing into a way to get off a Rillaboom. Unless they stamp me to 4. I mean, I might just go retreat into Jirachi. But man, I really want to take out these Pidgeotos. I don't want any of them to evolve into a Pidgeot. I want to just go, whoop. 3 prizes, knock out all their draw engine, and then they'll have nothing but 1 Hoothoot. Ooh, they pass. We didn't draw a Rillaboom play. Okay. Might just go Jirachi. I can research, but I doubt I'm going to draw the Rillaboom combo. I think we're just going to go in with Jirachi. There's a Pokémon. So we can get Rillaboom, but there's nowhere to put the energy, so this is gonna have to be a pass. We're probably gonna get stamped though, but I'd rather not lose this hand. We'll wait a turn to do Rillaboom because we need to move Jirachi. And I don't feel like risking, like, oh, okay, what I could do, I could research into a Switch and a Snivy to go for the Solar Plant play. It really sucks that I can't get that off though. Like, man, I want to take 3 prizes on these Pidgeotos. That's how we're gonna win the game. So that's really annoying that we have 2 candies in a research. Kinda wish we played a Ranguru, actually. That would have been perfect. But if we played a Ranguru, we wouldn't have room for the Snivy. This deck needs more spread, though, honestly. I feel like Grass... We just need a good spread card. We have Mew and Snivy, which combined could be deadly, but it's not enough. That's fine. Put as many... Actually, you know what? If they don't evolve into a Pidgeot here, or bench another Hoothoot, we actually just wipe their entire board. If they don't bench a Pokemon that can survive Snivy, which they do. Never mind, rip. But that was actually kind of cool. We actually could have wiped their entire board. Possibly just won the game. But we are going to hopefully get all these prizes. I really hope they don't have Pidgeot. Okay, good. They're going to put Shaymin back. Be my guest. That actually does clunk my deck up a bit, but I'd rather lose Shaymin. Okay. Let's see what we draw. We really just need to go Snivy here. That is actually perfect. Bro, that is legit perfect. So all I need to do is not whiff an energy. I should have played the recycle system, but it's fine. We're definitely not going to whiff, right? Apparently we almost did. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Stellar Wish gets us nothing. Alright, we're gonna quick ball. Get back Shaymin, because we need another attacker. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what we bring in. So I'm just gonna touch Light Energy. We're gonna take 3 prizes here. We're gonna pretty much leave my opponent with 1 Pokemon in play. And, not much else. And we have 2 threats in play, and we just got Rare Candy, so as long as we don't get stamped to 1, we're good. We have way too much energy. We could get stamped into a bad hand, which is what we're worried about. But it shouldn't be too hard to win the game now. We have this in play, we have this in play. If they don't stamp me, we can get another Rillaboom if they decide to shuffle the Rillaboom back, which they don't really need to. So, like, yeah, I just don't really see how they're going to win this. Plus, are they out of dolls? No, they have 1 left. Okay, they have 1 doll left. But we have Snivy-Saur. So, there's nothing they can do. Unless they go Fion, bench a doll, hit the Snivy-Saur. But then we still have Rillaboom, which means we can still do stuff with Rillaboom. Let's see. Okay, so they are going to go the Fion route. But they need to get a Pokemon here. Doll is not going to cut it. A doll is not going to do it for them because we win the game. They need to get 2 Pokemon in play here to survive the turn. See, this is my issue with this deck. Like, what is this deck? What's the deck's win condition? You know, I think this Noctowl deck needs to play some other tech card because I just don't really see how this deck wins games. He just lost. He just suicided himself. He's like, no, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I mean, it's a cool deck, but I feel like the Noctowl deck, it just needs some other way to have a win condition. I don't think it can stall out the opponent. I think you need some kind of attacker or something. But cool deck idea. Snivy-Saur is so OP with Rillaboom, it's not even funny. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's jump into a second game with this Ray Rillaboom deck. I mean, Snivy-Saur is putting the squad on his back, and so is Shaymin Prism. But let's actually try to use Rayquaza this time, if we can. And it looks like we're up against ADP, Zacian possibly here. This could also be a Frostmoth deck. We do go first. And again, I am going to decide to go first here, because I think it's actually pretty relevant to get the turn 2 Rillaboom, which we might be able to do with this hand. It's not the worst hand ever. We have a Jirachi start, which is really helping us quite a bit. We have Dedenne, I guess we can use 2. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what kind of deck my opponent is playing. It's either going to be Frostmoth or it's going to be ADP Zacian. It could be Frostmoth, though, because of the water, the metal, the lightning, Jirachi, Dedenne, Frostmoth. I'll have to see. And if it is Frostmoth, it's good that I'm going first, because they can't do that, you know, turn 2 Frostmoth. That's, honestly, like, going first is still advantageous. Like, the problem is, if you go first, a lot of the time, you get donked. But, like, it sometimes helps, and it is going to be a Frostmoth deck. Okay. I actually think that Koko was a good draw, so we have the option to go to Dedenne here if we really want to. I'm going to play Stellar Wish. We do find a Cynthia. I think we're going to take the Cynthia. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to quick ball away the Switch. We're going to get Rayquaza. We're just going to get energy on it. Not going to do Stormy Winds on the off chance we discard something. And we'll pass. And then what we'll try to do is Stellar Wish into a Rare Candy, Pokemon Rillaboom, go from there. We'll see what happens. My opponent actually could do Jet Geyser and bring in Rayquaza. Worst case, we can always just go for a Tempest. So, yeah. Let's see here what kind of Frostmoth deck this is. They have the option to play Palkia too. Oh, they're actually playing Quag in their deck, okay. Maybe this isn't a Frostmoth deck then, because they... Okay, no, it is a Frostmoth, because they got rid of the Energy Retrieval. I was thinking it was possibly going to be a Quagnag deck, but it's actually Frostmoth. So surprised they brought the Wooper. They got the Wooper first. Ooh, they're going to Marnie me. That's pretty big, actually. Marnie Jet Geyser could be kind of devastating if we don't get a supporter here. We don't. We get a handful of energy and a Grookey. Big yikes. Ooh, and they're playing the Keldeo build, which is actually pretty good for us. Okay. Let's go here. Stellar Wish. There's a Cynthia. Do we want to bench the other Grookey? I think we will. We'll just go Cynthia and pray we get Rare Candy Rillaboom Escape Board. Which we did get, okay. Holy crap, we actually got it. Oh my gosh, that's actually kind of nuts. My main issue, though, is I do have to put 2 extra energy on Rayquaza. That's Rillaboom's, like, it's good, obviously, but, like, doing stuff like this is, like, you know, it's kind of sketch. Because now we have a 4 energy Rayquaza, which we don't want to have that much energy on it, but it gets the job done. Should we do... Oh, we don't have a knockout, though, do we? Well, is it even worth it, then? No, I guess we go into another Jirachi, then, because we don't even have a knockout here. We're only doing 150. Take that research. Okay, I was a little off there, but that's fine. My opponent would have to custom the Rayquaza out. It's a bit easier for them to knock him out with Keldeo. Keldeo's weak to lightning and not grass, which is actually a pretty big deal. There is that Professor's research. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could have played Coco, attached a lightning energy to it, and wait another turn, attach another lightning energy to it, and we could actually use Tapu Koko to knock out Keldeo, but that's kind of over the top. Ooh, they do get that catcher, but it does get Tails, which is good. They probably would have either brought in the Rillaboom or the Rayquaza. We'll see if they get an attack off this turn. That's what I'm curious to see. They could put a Quagsire down, build up their Volk, and then Sauna Blast me? No, they're just gonna pass. Okay, cool. We do a Quick Ball. That's a pretty good draw, actually. We can get... Okay, it looks like we have to get another Ray then. I could get Snivysaur, but... I think I'd rather just guarantee the Rayquaza. We could do is it... Do we want to use his ability? I'm gonna say no. This is research. Okay. Didn't get another Rillaboom quite yet. Let's see what this gives us. Okay, there it is. So we can go double Rillaboom here. We don't really need the double Rillaboom though, do we? Not right now anyways. I think I'll actually take Cynthia. Or Volkner could be pretty good too. Yeah, let's take Volkner. Okay, what we can do is actually just do double Stellar Wish, right? We can just go Stellar Wish. There we go. We're probably gonna get Marnied here if my opponent does play 2. We'll have to see. I think we'll put 1 Grass Energy on Rayquaza, which is all we have left. Okay. We'll take out this Volk. So let's see if my opponent can knock me out here. They would need a few energies. They would need Quagsire and Frostmoth, which they still don't have. How much damage would they be doing with 3 energies? That's an extra 120, 170, right? Yeah, they're doing 170 with 3 energies. So they need 4 energies to knock me out here. Or a Vitality Band. Palkia's pretty scary. That's why it's good we try to get 2 Rillabooms in play. I'm just gonna start with the Dedenne change. So my opponent is probably digging for both Frostmoth and Quagsire here. Let's see if they're able to find it. Well, they need energy too, so they need Frostmoth and Quagsire to knock out Rayquaza here. Ooh, they find their Frostmoth. But do they get the Rayquaza? Or the Rayquaza? Do they get the Wooper? Or the Quagsire, whatever it's called. We have a pretty good turn here. We could just go Tapu Koko Prism. We can draw a Light Energy. Oh no, we can Volkner. Yeah, so we can go double Rillaboom Koko Prism this turn. If we do get knocked out, we have that option available to us. We're not going to get stamped, I don't think. We could. I don't know if they're playing stamped, though. They have Marnie. Ooh, they play Keldeo. I was kind of worried that Keldeo would get in the way because we only have Shaymin and Rillaboom, but the Keldeo is pretty easy to deal with. We just don't have any Gust in this deck. And, okay, they are not going to knock me out here, which is really important for us. So we are going to definitely go double Rillaboom here. Rare Candy, Rillaboom. And yeah, we're just gonna go Volkner. Get a Lightning. And probably just get a Energy Recycler. So the reason I wanted this is if somehow, I don't know, we run out of energy, what we could just do is we can retreat into the other Rayquaza. Or we can retreat the Rayquaza Energy Recycle energy back in the deck and they go double Rillaboom. Because we have all the energy like in our hand, there's none left in our deck. So you see what I mean? But we do find Shaymin off the prize, which is good. We might get stamped this turn, which could be an issue. We still have 2 Jirachis. We still have Still have a few supporters. We're chilling. There's the Quagsire. Looks like they got that a turn too late. They actually bring in the Dedenne and not the Palkia or the Keldeo, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they did that. We also have Snivy at our disposal. So we can actually knock out Frostmoth here if we wanted to with Snivy. Or we can GX attack. I think what we're going to do is just knock out the Keldeo with this guy, obviously. That's going to be the play. But Rayquaza, it's the man. My opponent was just a little short of the knockout there. Oh, wait, no, wait. Oh, I was off. 3 energy is not 120. They need 4 energy for 120. That's right. I am clueless. It actually looks like they're going to have a dead hand here, which is really good. I think at this point, it's impossible for us to lose. Especially because they gave us the Dedenne. Yeah, there's like no way we're going to lose this point. I'm just going to attack him. Nothing else really to do. I guess we could have played the netball to burn it, which probably should have. It's fine, though. I just don't really see how we're going to lose at this point. It's, like, impossible to lose. But yeah, that's Rayquaza Rillaboom for you. And see, I really just think the Rare Candy build is better than the Eggrow build. The Eggrow, I think, is still good in here if you want to run it, but I just really like the Rare Candy build. It just opens the door up for more possibilities, and I'd much rather just play it with Rare Candy. But yeah, we do have game here. Let's see. We could also just Snivy-GX that thing. Oh no, it's not weak to grass. That's right, it's weak to metal. Okay, so let's go Energy Recycler. Get all that energy back. We could build up Rillaboom, but we're going to win the game with Shaymin because Shaymin Prism Star is such a good card with Rillaboom, it's actually ridiculous. That's going to be game. Beating Frostmoth. Frostmoth, definitely a good matchup for us. I think I'm proud of today's PC video, guys, on the Rayquaza Rillaboom deck. We showed off the deck pretty well in that second game, I think, showing off how this deck works when you get the Rayquaza Rillaboom combo kind of going. The first game there kind of shows you how you can beat those more, how to beat the more, like, tactical decks. You know what I mean? Like, how to beat, the doll decks. So, being able to beat those more stally control type of decks kind of showed you guys how you can beat those decks. So, hopefully, I think I showed off the deck pretty well in this game, showing off 2 different kind of ways to play the deck. But that are the video, guys, on the Rayquaza Rillaboom deck. I think this deck is pretty good. Is it better than the Eggrow build? Probably not, because Eggrow is still, like, a little bit more efficient. It's a bit of a better attacker sometimes, but with this build, you still have a lot of power and aggressiveness with Rayquaza's damage output. So I don't know. I mean, it's between... I mean, the Eggrow build is good. I don't know. Maybe the Ray build's better. I don't really know. But this is going to be it for today's PC video, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video. Subscribe down below to help me on the road to reaching 7K subs. The support on the channel over the past week with the Sword and Shield content has been absolutely awesome. So I gotta thank guys for all the support, all the likes, the comments, the new subscribers, all that good stuff. It's really been motivating me to continue making Sword and Shield content. Make sure to check out the sponsor code TCG down below too. Use code LDF. I think I got a voice crack there. And I'll see you guys in the PC video. Follow me on Twitter down below too, by the way. And bye-bye.